The hypostasis of Abysina Clarissa and the green beasts. In the threshold house there came 2 men of a green complexion. Those were the guardians of mine of old. Later that day, when the sun had sung its song for the sleep of the ocean, the principles of old came forth from the blood of the field of pitch. They laughed in silent screams and took away the doll from its heart. In its place they installed a hook and a gleaming stone of weird scent. Calmly they arrived to the surface of the forgotten kingdom, and they held her in their bosom, and violently and beastly they stabbed their vivid essence inside of her womb. Time passed by, and shame turned into the revenge of peace upon the water earth. I came forth through forbidden gates, a child of mother and beasts. I came riding along crooked paths, my eyes of moist death, and my skin of angelic beauty. My mother, my love, my father, my beast love, and he who turned the axe into gold above my growing, with ghostly decorations. She, my mother, a queen, my beast love, with the wild hair, her love nest, with all triads of holy intercourse, and I, the unbegotten of life. My mother, the sun, the green beasts of foreign origin, my fathers of death. And then the journey began, the black and violet one which came forth in the blood and rocks of memory and time. And violence is my name, and nature as all and nothing. Words too hurtful, ivory earth, and the lashes of fire, death to the beast child, chains and molestations, chained in death and love's distress. My mother's scream and her love's laughter. The man-beast, he was watching and took his joy in the act of the eyes, screams in the night, my doll gone, and my unbegotten birth gave me differences. We call upon the Apostle of Transmission of the East, Matthew. We call upon the Apostle of Transmission of the South, Mark. We call upon the Apostle of Transmission of the West, Luke. We call upon the Apostle of Transmission of the North, John. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it. And out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also, out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings, and their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass, and they had the hands of a man under their wings on their 4 sides, and they 4 had their faces and their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went. They went every one straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man and the face of a lion on the right side, and they 4 had the face of an ox on the left side. They 4 also had the face of an eagle. Thus were their faces, and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of every one were joined one to another. And 2 covered their bodies. And they went every one straight forward of the fire, which the Spirit was to go. They went, and they turned not when they went. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, and like the appearance of lamps, it went up and down among the living creatures. And the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning. And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning. Thus saith the Lord. And evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee. O thou that dwellest in the land, the time is come. The day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I shortly pour over my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee. And I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. Behold the day, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth. The rod hath blossomed, pride hath budded, violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, neither shall there be wailing for them. As the rage of the fathers has entered down upon the earth, so will the beauty of the daughters be a blessing unto the priest. Just as electrical dark and the child, the thunder and storm will give rise to mornings fair and blue. So shall the anger be planted amongst the brethren, and the beauty be born thereof. Such are the ways of Mayonet, the slaughtered girl child, daughter of the holy bones, that at all times and again will rise in the cemetery of the thunderstorm, and make fair the perfect, the air blowing from all corners of the earth. She is the fairest and the youngest of all the objects of the spirit of desire. The curse has been born, and blessing is born therefrom. Therefore ye shall all remember that in the painstaking fire of the curse the blessing is its child. Therefore ye shall remember that restrained and bound the child of captivity is freedom. Just as Lord Lucifer the Great used his cell of condemnation as his temple of black contemplation, so shall you partake in the contemplation of night in the hour where pottery is crashed, and the life of the believer made into terror. Remember the power of the Lord, and ye shall remember how he turned his condemnation into eternal oblivion, and then into a ladder of rejoice into the heavens of honeydew. The Lord of the holy bones is the King of Zombie, and the Spirit giving it life and light. Through the powers of the Lord and the twin girls of the Holy Mass, the black and the white are set into play, and a multitude of pathways are open as dozens of rainbows pour forth from the infernal kingdom and out into the blessing peace of the freed slaves. Strong daughter of the fire, come down upon us. Guide of the hidden portals, come down upon us. Bestower of joy and relief, come down upon us. Daughter of perfection, come down upon us. Daughter of many sorrows, come down upon us. Daughter of infernal fire, come down upon us. Daughter who broke the chains, come down upon us. Daughter who broke the spell, come down upon us. Daughter who masters the craft, come down upon us. Daughter who guards the obia, come down upon us. Daughter who is the one, come down upon us. Daughter who is the many, come down upon us. Daughter who is not, come down upon us. Anima Sola, daughter of the sacred bones, blessed be. Anima Sola, daughter of the lake, the lady of the lake, blessed be. Anima Sola, the pitch-dark messenger of light, blessed be. Anima Sola, who is Mayonette, who is Abysina Clarissa, blessed be. We pray that you come down upon this, your body. Sasa Samana, Sasa Samana. May the Lord Bones bless these sacraments. Sasa Samana, Sasa Samana. May the Mother of the Pitch Lake bless these sacraments. Sasa Samana, Sasa Samana. May Anima Sola, daughter of the lake, come down upon this body and blood and make it alive for the sake of Kumana. Let me see with your eyes into the mysteries of being and unbeing. May this power rest within me, now and forever. More, Sasa Samana. Blessed be Abysina Clarissa. Help me understand my sorrow, Abysina Clarissa, Anima Sola. Help me understand my sorrow as we pass into Virgo, where the wheat burns and the rye burns in the fields and you walk amongst it. Help me understand my sorrow, Abysina Clarissa, Anima Sola. My eyes are aflame from your blood in my belly. I I feel as they alight.